Scarefest 2025 is finally here, and trust me, this year's lineup is absolutely insane. We've got brand new mazes, returning fan favourites, and a monster that's already blowing people away. This could be the best Scarefest we've had in years, so let's dive into everything and see what you need to know about this year's event. So we better start off with just getting straight into this video today. So obviously we're here on the Alton Towers website where it shows the full lineup for Scarefest 2025, which I'm really excited about. We're on the Friday Frights page, and we're going to read all that's to come. So the first thing we've got on our front of our screen, we've got Friday Nights. Get ready, Scarefest is coming as it says spooktacular as ever. On selected dates this autumn, summon your courage and enter Alton Towers Resort where terror awaits. Sounds pretty good for this year. Obviously the dates that that are on this year, so it's running selected dates all the way up to start of the 27th of September all the way up to the 2nd of November on selected dates. Yeah, so that's all the dates done. Obviously, we've got the Alton Towers rides. If we can move this, Alton Towers rides for Scarefest. It says start the spooky season right with Alton Towers Scarefest, offering all tricks and treats for a night to remember. From spine-chilling rides to live entertainment and under the cover of darkness, the atmosphere of these Halloween nights at Alton Towers is sure to haunt you longer after you've left. Book your tickets through this page and prepare for one of the scariest Halloween events in the UK. Now, I probably could agree with that because obviously Friday nights, there's not really a lot coming. There's just one new thing that's coming. And obviously it is a scary mazes. But yeah, it's not looking good for this year for Friday nights, but Scarefest is looking a lot better for this year, which I was hoping for it to be a lot better for this year, which I'm really glad that Alton Towers have managed to do this. Now let's go move on to the scare mazes now. Obviously we've got the new scare maze, which is new for 2025, the Edge of the Forest, which is a new scare maze that is where the darkest depths used to be, right near Dark Forest. It says, whispers through the withered woods at the edge of the dark forest where a forgotten cottage stands as the last remnant of the forgotten time. Locals speak of the Leshwall, which is the monster that's in the thing, which we're going to talk about more in a minute. A lurking presence that twists the trees and play tricks on your mind. Ignore the warnings and step inside the live-action scare maze, but be warned, the vines twist, the forest shifts with every step, and you're never alone. So the thing with this scare maze that I found out when watching the video, I found out that I'm going to put the video on the screen, but yeah, as you can see, there's this monster on here, and this is called Leshwall. He is the monster that haunts the dark forest, which is a really good thing to know. And you're basically going there to look at the cottage that used to be there, and yeah, just discovering through the forest, which would be really good. People are obviously thinking about it being similar to Platform 15, that sort of vibe. Yeah, that would be really good because obviously it shows that monster as trying to attack you. And yeah, hopefully that monster does get going in the scare mazes, because that would be really exciting to see. As yeah, because it does look a bit terrifying and stuff like that. Obviously, forgot to mention, I put a comment on Alton Towers scare maze when this got revealed. I put a comment on there saying this looks amazing, and Alton Towers have replied back that Leshwall is waiting. So does this mean that I'm gonna have to prepare my life for experiencing one of my first ever scare mazes? We're not sure, because I've never done a scare maze before. I've done scare zones, but maybe if this video gets over, I'd say about 500 likes or 100 likes, I will do the scare maze for you lot, and you'll see my scared face when I come out of it. So if this video gets 100 to probably about 100 or 200 likes, but I think I'll say 200 likes, I will do this scare maze for you lot, because I've never done scare maze before and I'm scared of them and I do not like them. So if you want me to do this scare maze, please do like this video, because it really would help me out and to see me scared and leaving my review, because I've never done a scare maze before. So let's hope this will be a good scare maze. Now, obviously, we've got the return of Compound. Compound is a phalanx-themed scare maze which came last year for new for 2024. I've heard good reviews about it. Some people saying that it was just rubbish and there's not a lot there. And it's given me survival games sort of vibe with sort of actors sort of pulling you, which they do with survival games as well. And sort of the theme of it gives me survival game style vibes as well. Now it says Compound, step into a world where you're the subject of scientists' sinister sci-fi experiment. Scientists are attempting to weaponize your DNA, but things are far from that, they seem. Navigate the disorientating chambers and shadowy hallways of the Compound's lab and try to escape before it's too late. Sound absolutely amazing, the Compound for this year. I did watch a little bit of it. Obviously, I did watch the video that was posted by Alton Towers with the sort of celebrities gone into there. So yeah, it's quite pretty good. I do like the jump scare where they have these fake tasers. They make buzzing noises and they're quite loud, and they put the mere guess so it looks like they're tasing them, but no, actually they're just fake. But yeah, I do really like that effect as well. Obviously, we've got the return, which will probably be the final year of Autumnville Mine Tours. There was no announcement saying that it will be its final year. I would like to see something like a name for its final year, sort of saying like Autumnville Mine Tours, the last, I don't know, sort of Escape or something like that. Autumnville Mine Tours is a good scare maze. Obviously, it did have Autumnville Mine Tours Tiny's Revenge, which in this title doesn't say Tiny's Revenge, so I'm assuming it is going to be Tiny's Revenge. But yeah, let's just hope it's going to be great for its final year, and it will be gone for the final year. Obviously, the Attic Terrence house is gone, which is really sad to see, but yeah, that's gone for that year, and hopefully something in its place will replace it, and I'd like to see something like that. So yeah, let's read the description. So it says Autumnville Mine Tours. Rumours are afoot that the old Autumnville mines are alive with activities once again, following a breakthrough from a local law enforcers and a nutritious skin snatchers have been detected, but for how long? Now, obviously, I've said about Tiny's Revenge. There's been no mention in this description of Tiny making Tiny's Revenge making a comeback for its final year. But yeah, obviously, we'll be doing. Yeah, it's just I'm not really a fan of it. Obviously, I've seen videos of it, and it doesn't look very exciting. But yeah, obviously now let's go into the scare zones, which there is a new scare zone this year and one returning favourite that will be coming back for this year. So yeah, let's go ahead on to the scare zones. For the scare zones for this year, we've got new for 2025, the Dark Hollow. Now this is obviously themed to 13 at Alton Towers. And obviously the video is very good, showing that 13 girl and she's talking and it sounds very creepy, which I'm really excited that this is coming back for this is coming new for 2025. Hopefully this will run for about 3, 4, 5 years, depending on what it is like. Obviously, I probably will experience it. Obviously, Burial Grounds, I probably most likely will be experiencing this year because we can do filming in there. So you'll be able to see my reaction cam, so you'll see me getting scared, and you'll see the POV of this scare maze. So I'm really excited to share that to you lot. And yeah, you'll see me getting scared. Obviously, yeah, Burial Grounds is coming back, and obviously we got the new for 2025, the Dark Hollow, and obviously, like I've said, the video is absolutely brilliant. So yeah, we're going to read the first one, which is new for 2025, the Dark Hollow. So it says, the forest breathes its ancient roots, stirring relentless, and shadows flicker between hollow trees. Dark Hollow is a free-flowing outdoor scare zone where a chilling presence watches, waiting to draw you deeper into darkness. Can you escape the forest grasp before it claims you too? Now, obviously, we do not know where this is going to be. Obviously, we know about the edge of the forest scare maze. We know what that's going to be. It's the survival game style building where Darkest Depths used to be. Yeah, that's obviously going to be for that one. But for this one, we do not know where it's going to be. Hopefully, it'll be in the forest where Dark Forest is, because it is in the foresty area. Hopefully, they'll just like maybe cut back a few trees, or maybe just makes a path and do it through there, because it would be a good use of space. And obviously, when it doesn't really, when during the normal season, they'd probably have to hide out somewhere, so they'd probably have to put fences up and a bit. Obviously, Burial Grounds is coming back for its third year, which I really do like this scare maze. Obviously, I haven't done it, but yeah, by looking at POVs, this looks brilliant. I did see the sign because last year we didn't get the chance to do it, but obviously we did see it and it did look really good. But yeah, this year we'll probably be doing it because yeah. I've already done it before, so yeah. So Burial Grounds, the unchosen occult obsesses with a modern day fantax. Observe with the law of the Bjornen invites you to the sacred sectarium of ancient burial grounds. Keep your pace amongst the discreet realms of the unearthed bodies, flaming shrines, and monstrous deities. Stay too long, and they'll choose you too. Are you ready? Yeah, this looks really good for this year. Hopefully, they'll do some new bits inside the this for this year. I think it will be its final year, or maybe it will return for one more year. And yeah, obviously, I think this will probably be its final year of Burial Grounds, which is really sad to see. Hopefully, we're going to get something new in that space because the way it's the where it is used to be a path next to Wicker Man when it getting constructed. But obviously, that was a closed area and now it's not being used anymore. But yeah, obviously it's a great use of space, this scare maze, and obviously they can either open it up back up for a nice path, or you can use it for another scare maze for another year. I'd like to see what they would do for it. Obviously, we have got Rides in the Dark because it's open till late at night. It's Rides in the Dark. There you take on the world-class thrill rides in the dark. Where will you hurdle towards a six-story high Wicker Man in February as it's spectacularly burst into flames, dive into oblivion in the pitch black, or whip up a dizzy vortex of fear about for Neva 2025 Toxicator, which looks really good in the dark when we went on opening day. Master the theme parks at night with award-winning rides and attractions this Scarefest season. Yeah, this looks very good for Scarefest this year. And now we're going to move on to the sort of other bits. So now we're on the Spooky Days style page on this website. This is more the kid-friendly style thing, so if you're not really interested in kid-friendly, you can skip it a little bit. But yeah, obviously we've got the new, we've got some returning favourites, and we've got some other bits as well. Also, you've got the spectacular Halloween Family Fun. The award-winning Scarefest returns for 2025 with Halloween events for kids and all the family to enjoy. Venture into Alton Towers Rock during the spookiest time of year, all sorts of trick-or-treats. Yeah, sounds very family friendly. Now we're going to move on to the next bit that says days as nights of spooks and frights. Look for Halloween things to do with your kids or come to the right place. Join our super freaky Halloween friends in their multi-coloured playground located on the Courtyard Arena. Enjoy spectacular shows, meet and greets, photo opportunities and more. Now let's move on to what is returning for this year. So obviously we've got returning, which we have already mentioned this before. Yeah, so if you already know about this, yeah. Basically, we've got returning in the Migos in the Afterlife. It's returning for 2025. It was a really good bit. We're not going to bother reading it because obviously, yeah. Obviously, we've got return of Trick or Treat Town for its, I think it's about its 5th year. It's coming for this year. Obviously, I think this might be its last year. We did think it was going to be its last year this year. But I think it'll be its last year. Yeah, obviously, the sort of sweets you get. I think it was last year in 2023. You got a handful of sweets. This year, well, in 2024, you got a bit more, and I'm excited to see what you get this year. Yeah, Trick or Treat Town with Haribo's and Mauam, which is a new sponsorship for this year with Mauam, and obviously Haribo's has been started from the first day of it. Also, got the CBeebies Land Monster Ball, which is for kids. That's a little show in CBeebies Land. And obviously, got the Spectacular Family Fun, which is another entertainment area. And then we've got the Alton Ancestors, which they are Roman actors, and then they do a show, and then they do more Roman acting as well. I think they do about 3 shows a day. right by the entrance of Tower Street. Also got rides with rides open till late. Experience some of our favourite CBeebies Land and family attractions when the sky gets a little darker. The ultimate Halloween event for kids and family to enjoy. Now, obviously, the CBeebies Land rides do close at 5. They do at dusk. And yeah, obviously all the other rides do close until 9 o'clock. Obviously, the Curse of Alton Manor. Obviously, we do love the Curse of Alton Manor. And it says, the Curse of Alton Manor is another top Halloween event for families with kids. Jump off for a haunted dark ride, taking you on a hair-raising journey through the spectacular twists and turns within the Curse of Manor. Now, obviously, from the outside of the Curse of Alton Manor, it does look brilliant, and yeah. And obviously, we've got that lovely picture of Wicker Man, which I do really like. Spine-tingling terror, it does say, are you brave enough to take on the head-spinning, hair-raising coasters in the dark, or maybe terrifying multi-award-winning scare attractions, or scare offers the ultimate Halloween event for a little bit older of age 12 plus? Horrifying creatures beckon with him. Can you escape? Obviously, I'm old enough for 12 plus. Obviously, we've got the 1 day pass and family duo, which is the £50. So you get 1 day pass and you get some other bits as well. Also, you've got short break, which is £57 per person, which is a lot of money, but still, it is worth it. And obviously, they brought back the price for this year, a 1 day ticket, which is only £34, bringing it from £68 to £34, which is like it's a £34 difference from 68 to 34, which is really good. And obviously we've got all the age times, which if you wanna, I'll pause it on the screen if you want to read all that. But yeah, that is what we've got for this year. So we've got age times and safety, just safety times for shows and stuff like that. And yeah, obviously that's about it for the website for here. I'm just going to have a look to see if there's anything else we have missed, and then we're going to wrap up with this video today. So no, I didn't find anything for Scarefest 2025, but all I'm just going to say, this is probably going to be one of the best, in my opinion, one of the best the sort of Scarefest we've had in a while. For 2025, obviously we've got the new Edge of the Forest scare maze and the Dark Hollow scare zone, which is 2 newest scare attractions for 2025. Obviously themed to Dark Forest after 15 years. Obviously. And we've got things like Burial Ground returning. Obviously, we've got a few fan favourites like Compound, Altonville Mine Tours, and obviously the Attic is not returning for this year. And obviously with Darkest Depths as well, it's not returning because they are all been removed now. Obviously, thank you for so much for watching this video. Obviously, I'm going to say I'm really excited for the Edge of the Forest. And if you want me to experience this Edge of the Forest, I want you to get this video to get over 200 likes for me to experience it. And I will experience it if this video gets 200 likes. Obviously, I'm really scared of this. I've never done scare maze before, and obviously I've done scare zones, and I'm terrified of those as well. And scare zones are not supposed to be scary. But yeah, thank you so much for joining me in this journey of having a look at Scarefest 2025. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and leave your thoughts in the comment below what you think of what Scarefest in 2025 will be. If you're excited for it, if you're visiting this year, if you are visiting this year, please let me know in the comments. I'd love to read your comments and see what you're going to experience. So yeah, thank you so much for joining this video. If you've enjoyed this video, click that subscribe button right there, and you're going to click it. You might get a free ticket to the scare maze, because if this video gets 200 likes, I might experience this new scare maze, and it'll be my first ever scare maze. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. My name is Alton Towers fan page, and I will see you in the next video. Bye everyone.